why don't we just legalize and use the real stuff? And so, of course, there has to be somebody who has a huge problem with marijuana and is severely misinformed. And so she said, what everyone who wants marijuana legalized doesn't understand is that it would be produced the same way as tobacco is. The health risks will go up, and it would be just as bad as smoking cigarettes. Then you wouldn't be able to say it's natural and health problem free. Which is ridiculous, because the reason tobacco causes cancer has nothing to do with the way it's produced. And, a couple people said, you're wrong, including one person, and I'll just read his comment. Sarah has no idea what she's talking about. The product at the dispensaries in San Diego have the same as what we get here. At least a few states have it right. They understand the hug tax profit potential. All Minnesota has is a ton of independent contractors who don't pay taxes. And those people are, of course, criminals, unfortunately. Anyway, Sarah said, I don't get why you need to do any drug, real or synthetic. Find something productive to do. So I said, hey Sarah, I smoke K2 because it makes me hungry. I can literally eat 2 or 3 times as much as I would otherwise. I work 45 to 55 hours a week, and I use K2 to unwind after work, eat more, and go to sleep faster. I'm plenty productive. I just have a finicky appetite, and I'm severely underweight. Why do you have a problem with what I do? And then I got a comment that said, oh, you should use the real stuff, but I'm not going to admit to using the real stuff on a public forum, so... Sarah said, 1, there's a federal ban. It's illegal. Local cops just can't do anything about it. 2, it's obviously impairing your judgment. No matter how you put it, it's making you do something you wouldn't otherwise do. There has been no studies on the safety of it, and there have been more severe side effects than marijuana itself, including, but not limited to, agitation, vomiting, withdrawal, and psychosis. One of the first developers of the synthetic cannabis has been quoted saying, people who use it are idiots, and you don't know what it's going to do to you. Some state pharmacy boards place it on Schedule 1, which is the same category as heroin. Now, she didn't finish the quotes. The people who made this are anti-drug. They're chemists. They're not doctors or anything. And they are aware that, the real stuff is probably better for you. And there's absolutely no regulation on the synthetic stuff right now. So she's right about that. But I'll just read you what I wrote, because that's all you really need to know. So your first argument was literally, quote, look how unhealthy all the currently legal substances are, such as tobacco. Ergo, if we regulate currently unregulated substances, it will make them worse. Let's just leave it at the status quo, unquote. I've heard a lot of bad arguments against marijuana, but this is one of the worst. It's so bad I haven't actually even heard it before. Gold star. On the K2, she asserted that there's a federal ban, and there's not, and that it's in Schedule 1, and it's not scheduled right now. But let's just say that it was. What she said was still profoundly misleading. Neither K2 nor marijuana are related in any way to heroin. If she was educated beyond dare, she would understand that. Or she's being intentionally misleading, which is what caused marijuana to become illegal in the first place. All the news articles that I found on this federal ban were in anticipation for something that hasn't actually happened yet. Furthermore, the DEA enforces laws. They don't make laws. They need administrative authority to make laws from the FDA or Congress or whatever to actually ban anything. But do you know why I smoke K2? It's because of the criminalization of marijuana. It's obviously impairing your judgment. Okay, I'm not seeing this obvious impairment, but if it's bothering you that much over a forum, maybe you need to take a chill pill. Or you could just leave well enough alone and mind your own beeswax. It's not like I drive or hang out around you when I smoke. Okay, that's all. Oh, by the way, I'm at work, so I had to split it up because I got interrupted the first time. And I didn't want to start over, so I'm just going to upload 2 videos.